And I'm making my magic deck profile red green deck. I use 12 mountain, 11 forest, and 2 evolving wilds. And starting off with the red creatures, I use 2 preheated wolf and 2 goblin angels, 2 goblin fires, basically a 3-2 common, and then I have 2 restrict rolls that are like common cards, just like more of a budget deck. 3 Netherlands Stalker and 2 Canyon Minotaur. And the instants I use are 2 Flyn and 2 Sorcery Bolt of Kernels. And for the green spells I use 2 sorceries, Call the Synchorns, and 2 Prey Upon, 2 Mortals Resolved, and 1 Overgrowth. Overgrowth is pretty good. Enchant land, target land. As you play this card becomes into play, attach slot to that land. Whenever enchant land is tapped for mana, this card adds 2 green to his or her mana pool. So that's nice. So it even looks like I can enchant it to one of my mountain land. And then I use and for the creatures of green, I use 1 Story Wayfinder. It's basically a good searcher for land. 3 Young Wolf. And a few of these cards are Undying, which works pretty well. 2 Blitzford. This size 1 Devoid. This creature has no color. 1 Blitzford dies. Put a +1. Put a 1/1 colors Outland Skiron creature onto the battlefield. Sacrifice this creature. Add just 1 to your mana pool. And I use 2 Orchard Spirits. Orchard Spirits can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach, so it's pretty unique. It doesn't have flying, but it's a unique skill. And I use 3 Strangerhood Geese. And now time for my sideboard. This is a modern deck, but you can just I'm sure it can be used in standard. I just don't think the sideboard is the right amount. I use 1 Gorehouse Chain Watcher, 1 Golden Templar, 1 Wall of Fire, 1 Gotar Stage Runner, 1 Hellrider, 1 Lumnot, 1 Other Aretha, 1 Titanic Growth, 1 Nemesis Immortals, 1 Towering Edict, 1 Overrun, 1 Eldritch Watcher, and 1 Grounded, and 2 Wild Hunger. And that's my Magic the Gathering deck profile. I also have 2 like Jaren tokens, because I just use them for the tokens, and just put a dice on them, just find it nicer to own tokens. And that's the deck profile. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like and a comment down below, and subscribe if you would like to see more.